Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do speed reviews of all of my cheek products and lip products that I purchased from the recent Sephora VIB sale. So I have done detailed, descriptive, get ready with me's of all of these products. And so now that I've used all of them at least 3 times, I'm ready to give you my full thoughts on these products, including whether I like them personally. I have normal, mature skin, and who I think they will be good for. So let's get right into this. The first product that I have is the Fenty Beauty Cheeks Out Freestyle Cream Bronzer. This comes in 7 shades. My shade is 02 Butter Biscuit. This has a natural finish. It claims to be non-greasy, sweat, and water resistant. And the main reason that I decided to pick this one up is because I heard so many reviews saying that this was a cool toned cream bronzer. And so I decided to try the shade Butter Biscuit, and it is a nice cool tone for my particular complexion. Today I'm wearing the Fenty here on my cheeks. I actually used it as a little bit of a contour. So this is a cream bronzer, but I don't think it's oily or greasy, so I feel like people with oily or combination skin can use this. This works perfectly for my normal skin. I see no reason why it would not work for someone with dry skin, and the shades are very inclusive for a bronzer, so I would recommend this product. I'll add this one to my collection. Next, we are going to go into the NARS Laguna Bronzing Cream. This comes in 5 shades. Mine is Laguna, which is light with neutral undertones. This has a natural finish, and it has a wonderful tropical scent. This is a little creamier than the Fenty is. It really blends in nice and easily. However, I still get really great coverage and staying powder with this. I use this on my forehead today. I tried to use as many of these products as possible. And so this is just a total favorite of so many people. And that's why I wanted to add it to my collection. I wanted to see if I agree, and I do. So even people with oily skin have said that they enjoy using this bronzer. I think that is ideal for those of us with normal skin or dry skin. And for those with oily skin, I think that if you set it with either a powder bronzer or a regular powder, I think this will have great lasting power on you too. If you have oily skin, please let me know in the comments how this wears on you. The last bronzer that I tried that I want to give you my review on is the Pat McGrath Skin Fetish Divine Power Powder Bronzer. It comes in 5 shades. My shade is Naked Desire. The shade names, I don't know how they come up with these. The packaging is really luxurious and pretty. I really like the engraving here in this bronzer. And again, I purchased this because it had a neutral to cool skin tone. So this bronzer has a matte finish, yet it is smooth and silky. And so I find that it does not go on too pigmented, therefore it's not too patchy. So it's very buildable depending on the look that you're going for. This bronzer, to me, it feels like it's just, the powder's very finely milled, so even though it's a matte finish, it does not look flat on my skin. And I use this to go over both of the other cream bronzers today, so I'm really happy with this purchase as well. There were not any fails in this haul at all. I'm so happy about that. The next category that we have is blush. I'm going to start with the liquid blushes first. So I picked up a set from, let's see here, the Say Do blushes. So this came in a set, and it kept selling out, and going back in stock and selling out. So I can't tell you with any certainty right now whether this is in stock at this moment, but I wanted to try several colors, several shades. So the shades that come in this set are Rosy, Chili, and Baby. It does come in 6 shades. Today I used Baby under the powder blush that I applied. And so this has a natural finish and it gives a dewy lit from within glow. So this shade in particular, Baby, on me today, this was quite light and I had to go in a couple of times to build it up to even see it. So I'm not sure that this is going to work well for really deep skin tones. These other 2 shades, Chili and Rosy, I love both of these shades and they show up really well. And so I feel like these blended very easily. Even though they're a liquid, they have great staying power, and they just really make your skin look just glowy and natural and skin-like. They don't look fake. So I'm really happy about these liquid blushes. I'm glad that I chose to try the Say brand. Next we have the Rose Ink Cream Blush Cheek and Lip Color. So this has 15 shades. The shade that I have is Heliotrope, and this claims to have a buildable flush of radiant color. It is more of a cream to powder type of a blush. Let me swatch it there for you. This particular color is so flattering on my skin type. It's kind of like a brownie rose color, and this is about the consistency of the Fenty bronzer. So it feels like a cream, but yet it dries down to a powder-like finish when you put it on your cheeks. This does dry down, like I said, and it does have good staying power. I feel like this would be really good for anybody. I also got this in a little gift set with a lipstick, which I'll be reviewing in just a couple of minutes. And so I thought that was a good way to kind of get familiar with the Rose Ink blush formula. And so again, this was another winner. I think that especially luxury brands, they really have these formulas on these cream and liquid blushes down. Very happy to have this one. Next, I have the LYS Higher Standard Satin Matte Cream Blushes. I got these in a set of 3. Last year, I waited too long. They had another set of 3 like this, and they sold out so quickly. These come in 9 shades. The shades that I have that were in this little set are Self Love, Humble, and Unique. These are a non-greasy formula. So I'll swatch one of these for you. I wore the deepest one last night just to refresh my memory again. That's this one right here. So this has definitely a creamy but not oily formula. This blends into my skin very well. When I apply it to my cheeks with a blush, it's not near that pigmented, but it is more pigmented than any of the other blushes I have. The LYS formula is very pigmented. So I believe that this would be really good for all skin tones. So this is not as creamy as, say, the NARS Laguna bronzer, but it's also not as firm as the Fenty bronzer. It's kind of right there in between. It has a really unique formula. These blushes are also really affordable, which I like. And I feel like any type of skin can wear these particular blushes. They have a great shade range, so I believe that no matter what your skin type is and no matter what color you need, I think that LYS is a super inclusive brand. And I am glad that I got all 3 of these blushes in this set because I've enjoyed playing with all 3 of them. Next up is the Bare Minerals Gin Nude Bronzer. This comes in 5 shades. The shade that I have is Kiss of Pink. This is a 2-in-1 blush and bronzer, and it has light reflecting pearls. So I really like the thought of one product being used as a blush and a bronzer for those days when you're in a hurry or if you're traveling and you want to limit the amount of products. So obviously I don't think that this particular color could be used as a bronzer on most skin tones, but on me it could be, definitely, because I'm more cool toned. So I feel like this would be used for most people perfectly on the cheeks if you want to do a little blushing and bronzing on the cheeks, not necessarily the forehead. This is a mineral based product and it goes on lightly. It's very buildable, and I think that for people who like more of a natural aesthetic, they're going to really like this. But for people who want more of a full face of makeup, this may be just a little too light for them. But I think this is a beautiful natural product, and I just feel like it makes my cheeks look really glowy and dewy, not greasy, not glittery, just a very pretty subtle glow. I'm glad that I got this. I purchased this in a set with just a regular Bare Minerals blush, a matte blush that kind of matches this. So I was able to try both products. This is the one though that I've been reviewing, so I wanted to give my final review on it today. The last blushes that I have to review are the Armani Beauty Luminous Silk Glow blushes. These come in 8 shades. So the shades that I have are shades 50 and 51. I really took advantage of these gift sets. And so here are the shades. This is more of a satin matte, and this is more of a true satin color. These blushes have a radiant finish. They're very silky. So again, same as the Bare Minerals, these are very subtle on the cheeks and they're buildable, which a lot of people are gonna like. So I think that just for very light makeup days, even no makeup days, see how nice and glowy that is? Such a subtle glow. These are really good quality blushes from Armani, and I'm glad that they came in a set so that I could try both of these shades. So I think, again, this is going to be more for people who prefer a more natural finish. If you're going for a full glam look, these may be used maybe as a blush topper just to add some subtle glow. But I think these are for people who enjoy a more natural finish. We're gonna go to the highlighter category now. And first up is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Seeker Highlighter. This is in the shade Sun Idol. It has a radiant finish. It claims to have the effect of a liquid highlighter. It is a universal shade. This is supposed to work for light to deep skin tones, and it claims to be ultra smooth. It also is said that this is a dupe for the original Amrezy. I didn't ever have that in my collection, so I've seen some comparisons and it does look very similar. Some people say it is a dupe. Some people say that it's not quite there. However, every time that I have used this, it has looked amazing on my cheeks. I don't have a lot of texture, but I do have some wrinkles, and I don't feel like it emphasizes my wrinkles or any texture that may be there. This packaging, I've mentioned before, is so luxurious. I think that ABH does a great job with their packaging. It's just so pretty to look at, and it makes you feel good to have it in your hands. So I really like this highlighter. We're going to go to another Bare Minerals product now. This one is the Gin Nude Blush Illuminator. Comes in 5 shades. The shade that I have is Mauve Glow. And let's see here. It's supposed to be a 2-in-1 blush highlighter with finely milled pearls. So I think that this could be used in 2 ways. First of all, if you have darker toned skin, I think that would be a gorgeous highlighter. If you have lighter skin, I think that you could use this as a blush topper. If you have a matte blush and you just want to add just a little something something without a full-blown highlighter, I think that this would be great. This texture feels so nice and soft and wonderful, and it goes on my skin smoothly. It blends. I don't see this stripe on my cheek like you get with some highlighters. I actually kind of enjoy this even more than the bronzer, and I really like the bronzer. So I think that depending on the shade and depending on the use, I think this is a universal product and it would be flattering on most people. The last highlighter that I have is the Haus Labs Bio Radiant Gel Powder Highlighter. This comes in 10 shades. The shade that I have is Pink Amethyst, which is kind of almost like a duochrome shade. It goes from peach to pink to copper to gold. So pretty. So it claims to be multi-dimensional pearls and reflective pigments. Let me see if I can really get this to show up for you guys, because it is a stunning product. So it says gel powder. To me, it just feels like a really, really smooth, regular powder. And so this is for my days when I want a little more razzle dazzle. It's not glittery, but as you turn your cheek, you're gonna see those different colors. And so I really like to play this up with certain eye looks and when I just really want to go for a more glam look. And there are several shades and people just love these. They love them so much. We're going to switch gears now and go to lip liners. The first ones that I want to highlight are the Makeup Forever. These are the Artistry Color Pencils. They come in 18 shades. The shades that I have are Endless Cacao, Wherever Walnut, Anywhere Caffeine, and Boundless Bisque. Boundless Bisque I threw in here because you can use it to kind of clean up around your lips to make it really clean. You can also use it under your brow, your inner corner. Today I used it in my lower waterline. These are my lip products, and this is similar to a MAC formula. It's really long lasting. I like that the colors are on both ends so that you can look in your collection and see what color you want to pull out. And these are all so flattering on so many people. These are very loved, a cult following for a very good reason. And I just love these, and I finally got all the ones that I wanted. So I'm so pleased that now my Makeup Forever lip liner collection is complete. Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat lip liners are one of my favorite. They are my favorite creamy lip liner. These come in 15 shades. The shades that I have are Iconic Nude, Pillow Talk Regular, Pillow Talk Medium, and Pillow Talk Intense. The Iconic Nude color is a very neutral color. You could wear this with pink, red lipstick. It just kind of camouflages, goes in with everything. I like that. And I just had to have all three of the Pillow Talk shades because I have all three of the Pillow Talk lipsticks, and they're my favorite shades. They go so well with my skin tone. These are creamy, but they're still long lasting. They're velvety, and these are another iconic product, iconic for a good reason. The lipstick that I'm wearing today is the Rose Ink Satin Lipstick. Comes in 10 shades. This shade is Enigmatic. It claims to be weightless, lasting, and blurring. I swatched the shade right here. So to me, this feels more like a creamy matte than a satin. However, it applies really, really smoothly to the lips. It has good lasting power. It does not bleed into the lines. It does not leave a line on the inside of the lip. It's just a solid, creamy lipstick. Just no complaints about it, just a solid lipstick. This is the mini size. I also got this with the Rose Ink blush that I reviewed earlier. Next lip product are these Anastasia tinted lip glosses. They come in 10 shades. The shades that I have are Deep Taupe and Guava. Again, I got these in a set of 2. These are some of the most popular colors, and they have a really, really yummy vanilla cupcake kind of scent. They have a glass-like shine, and they're non-sticky. So this shade, Deep Taupe, is the one that I have over my Pillow Talk medium lip liner and my Rose Ink lipstick. And I think this lip combo looks really, really pretty. So when I heard glass-like shine, that's not really what I go for. I don't like these lips that they just look like you're dripping, you know, you're about to drip gloss. I like a more subtle lip gloss. I was pleasantly surprised. In fact, I liked them so much that I went and got the shade Amber Sparkle. Haven't tried that on yet, so I didn't want to put it in this review. And it does have shimmer in it, unlike these, so I'll have to tell you about those a little bit later. Our last products for today, pardon my pronunciation, these are the YSL Rouge Volupté Shine Lipstick Balms. They come in 21 shades. I have 2 shades here. One is Nude Laveur, and the other one, I can't remember what it is. I have one of these already. The little, you know, twisty uppy thing is not working well, so I'm not going to swatch these. So that's a little disappointing. It's not YSL's fault. It's probably a shipping issue. So first of all, these containers are so luxurious. They look like home decor. And they're so pretty, and they're very heavy. But it's the product inside that makes these so special. I'm not surprised at all that these are so popular, because they have the tint and the opacity of a lipstick, but yet they have the feel of a balm, but they're lasting like a lipstick. I use this lighter shade before I started my makeup as my lip balm today, and then I put my other lip products on top of it, and I just did a sheer coat, and it just looked like a beautiful lip balm. And so I see why people like these. Again, I got them in a set. I'm a believer in these luxury products. If you can get a good deal by getting sets, especially this time of year, I think everybody will love these. They're not too shiny. They're not too sticky. They're so comfortable. They have a nice, light, luxurious scent, but nothing offensive in my opinion. So those are my lip and cheek products, my speed reviews. So I have one more in this series coming up, and that's all of the eye products, including palettes that I got from Sephora. I have some other videos too that I think are really interesting. I have a full face of new drugstore affordable makeup coming up as well. So I hope you'll stay tuned for those. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this was helpful. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching.